What's up, everybody? This is Sandman with 311 Griffins, and here we are playing Skyrim. The reason I'm playing Skyrim tonight, which I haven't played in a very long time, is because I'm supposed to be playing the Elder Scrolls Online Beta right now. And I don't think I'm even supposed to be talking about it because there's a non-disclosure agreement in place. However, I've got nothing to talk about really because I was unable to even get logged in. So this is a little bit of a gripe session. I apologize for that because I know gripe sessions are rather dumb most of the time, but I can't help myself because I really want to be playing ESO at the moment, and I'm not. Here we are in Blackreach. I spent a lot of time in Blackreach. It's a very pretty place, but it gets old. So we're moving on to Castle Dawnguard. That's not exactly what it's called, but that's what I've been calling it. Really pretty place, really cool. We're gonna run around a little bit, kill some stuff, fight some dragons, whatever. This is just random video from my playing tonight because I've been frustrated. Okay, so the deal was I got accepted to be a beta tester for ESO, which is really exciting. I've never done beta testing before, but I'm really into the Elder Scrolls series. I have played all of Morrowind like 3 times. I spent a lot of time in Morrowind. Actually, I hated role-playing games until I played Morrowind. And a little point of information, Knights of the Old Republic and Knights of the Old Republic 2 owe 2 of their total sales to Morrowind, because I would have never bought those games had it not been for Morrowind. I was simply looking for another RPG in a universe that I kind of enjoyed, and I have to say, while Knights of the Old Republic, both of them were very enjoyable, they were nothing compared to the Elder Scrolls games that I've played, as far as just how cool and in-depth of games they were, and the detail in the Elder Scrolls series is unmatched. Not only that, but Bethesda, Zenimax, all those, whatever, the developers and publishers and all that good stuff, I can't keep them straight. But anyway, they seem to be really good at what they do, and here we are, we're going to ride a dragon around for a little bit. Anyway, I don't have a lot of complaints about Bethesda, Zenimax, the Elder Scrolls series, Fallout 3. These are all really great games, and as far as I can tell, the company, or companies rather, again, I don't keep them straight, and I don't even try to, trying to say what's what or whatever, but they seem to really care about what the players want, in developing and producing a really good playing experience for the players, which I have to say that's not always the case with some game developers. I just got done playing Assassin's Creed 3, and while it was a very enjoyable game, it was completely filled with glitches, and there were no explanations whatsoever for almost all of the complicated things you had to do. I spent a lot of time online looking things up because, quite frankly, there's just no guidance in the game. And the Elder Scrolls series, while they're very complicated games and they can be very difficult, I mean, it's a huge open world with a lot going on in it, so you would think that if a game was going to lack guidance, it would be a large game like this. And the fact is that while there's some situations you'll get into where there's where you really don't know where to turn, there's usually fairly easy ways for you to figure out kind of what you need to do and where you need to go and things like that, so without ruining the game. So all things considered, I've got no real complaints about the Elder Scrolls series. Even going back and playing Arena and Daggerfall, I've tried to play both of those. They were next to impossible for me to play, and obviously the graphics are dated and stuff like that, but even now they could offer some enjoyment for players, but more obviously and more appropriately, Morrowind was an awesome game that is still playable, especially if you run some mods on it. You can make Morrowind look really good, and I'm sad to say I don't have any footage of my Morrowind with the graphics extender. right now to plug into this video. I wish I did, because it's awesome and it's still playable. The gameplay's a little bit limited compared to like Oblivion and Skyrim, because of the fact that it's very basic combat, but I consider it to be ahead of its time. Oblivion was a huge leap in the series because of the graphics got better, the gameplay got amazingly better, and while I didn't like all of the changes, it was a good game, all things considered. You know, it was a great, I guess, advance in the game, in the Elder Scrolls series. And then Skyrim was a huge leap, and again, I don't like every change they did, mostly with the menus and things like that, but the fighting system, the graphics, the physics, all of those things were advanced a large degree, and the game's still very playable and fun, and the story's enjoyable, and it's huge but not too complicated, and all those things. So again, great series. I have no doubt that ESO is going to be amazing. I've played World of Warcraft, which I don't really like. I don't really like MMOs. I played up to the level cap for free-to-play players, and then I played quite a bit of Lord of the Rings online, and again, I found it fairly limited. It's just not the style of game that I want to play. I like the role-playing, but mostly in character creation and sort of advancing your character. I don't really like the social role-playing thing so much. I do want to play co-op, and I like playing with people, but I don't know, it's just something I've never been that into, and I've been really looking forward to doing ESO, simply because I like the Elder Scrolls universe a lot more than I like, you know, Lord of the Rings or especially World of Warcraft. I just never really got that. So, again, been really looking forward to it, and I apologize if I'm violating the non-disclosure agreement by simply stating that I was chosen to be a beta tester, but like I said, as of yet, I haven't tested anything. I do have some bugs to report. They're in the website. I can't get signed up. I can't create my account, so I can't play. And tomorrow night at midnight, I'm no longer going to be able to, and I've tried for 3 days straight now to get an account set up. I can't even log into the beta forums because there's some password reset thing that didn't work right. So anyway, I'm very frustrated. Those are the bugs I'm reporting for ESO because they're the only ones I've been able to run into. I would love to do the job of a beta tester. It's just not going to happen. So here I am playing Skyrim, which isn't a bad way to spend your Saturday evening, honestly. Anyway, guys, sorry for the rant and the ramble and all that good stuff. Those are just my 2 cents on the matter, and I'm, again, kind of pissed off, but what can you do? In all honesty, Bethesda, or whoever it was that was answering my questions, was very pleasant. They just didn't get everything answered, so whatever. Maybe I'll get another chance to beta test at a later date, and maybe it'll work for me that time. I'd really love to try it out. And $15 a month is way too steep for a subscription, so keep that in mind. I'm probably not going to be playing anytime soon just because I can't justify $15 a month. I would love to, but I got to play pretty much all month if I'm going to make that happen. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.